Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Welcome to your general reading for November 2020 monthly. Okay, and what flipped out were two astrological cards from my astrology deck. And the first one is the Sun. Your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. And the symbol of the sun is right there in your right hand corner. That's what the sun symbol is in astrology. And then also the second one, astrological card, is Saturn. The part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. There's Saturn, and you can see the symbol for Saturn is in your right hand corner. Okay. And then the sacred geometry activation card is integration, and it's number 30. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life. Very beautiful. Okay, you can just take a look at that for as long as you need to. Let me get out there. I've got the sun coming in. Let me see that. Sorry about that. This works on your subconscious level, so you just look at that picture as long as you need to. It'll help bring in that frequency of integration into your self, your soul. Okay. Let me just take a moment and see what comes up before we start the tarot for your November monthly. Okay, well, first off, what I get is Sun and Saturn both coming out. This has to do everything with balancing, assisting you to balance within yourself. Integration, integrate the positive and negative, everything, feelings, memories, beliefs. Letting go of certain beliefs and things, if that's necessary in order for you, who your soul is, to become balanced, Scorpio. And you're to let your true soul self, that's where you're going. You're to let that shine. I also just heard the sun is shining on you and energizing you so that you can. It's assisting you so that you can be who you truly are. And the word, of course, harmoniously. Harmoniously. Again, that says everything to do with integration. Okay. Okay. Let's see what comes out. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What else do Scorpios need to know for the month of November? Let's just get some fresh energy here with these tarot cards really quick. Okay, for Scorpio for November 2020. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Oh, okay. Got a group of them coming out. Okay. Let me just take a moment. Okay, well, excuse me. The first one out is the Six of Swords. And then the second one is the Two of Pentacles. And what I'm seeing between these two cards, both are, you have two different, like with this, the Six of Swords. I don't know if you can see here in that corner right there, it's wavy water. And then on the other side of the boat, it's calm waters. And here with the Two of Pentacles, you have two different pentacles. He's holding one in each hand. And then you have the two wavy water in the background too. Here. So to me both of those are saying, well, I'm getting two different messages. One is you're going from a foundation of uncertainty, of rocky. I'm hearing rockiness or disturbances, very insecure, to secure, calm, peaceful, harmonious waters. There you go, integration. Okay, and then I also just got some of you are in the process or having trouble with integrating the rocky waters with the calm and peaceful into your harmonious, becoming balanced. You're having trouble with that, or you're in the process of doing that, or that's what you're going to be working on this month of November. Scorpio. Transformation from uncertainty, insecurity, your foundation being unstable, to your foundation being stable, harmonious, peaceful. You're finding a balance. You are balancing within your own self. You're at your core, Okay, and then this other card, the Two of Pentacles, to me is saying you're trying to juggle. You are, there you go, another process, or working through that process of juggling or balancing out these energies, because you're going from, some of you are going from, literally from one set of way of life to a completely transforming to a completely new way of life, which the new way is very peaceful, very harmonious, especially from the old way of life, which is, and that might be the only thing you know, is instability, is when is the, always waiting for that other shoe to drop type of energy, lacking security type of energy, too harmonious. And here you're balancing that there. You're trying to figure this out. It's, even though the harmonious and abundance, that's where you are being guided to go, to this King of Pentacles, okay? But some of you are either in this right now, or you're going to be in this, that unknown area, because it's not familiar. Even though, yes, we all say we want abundance, we want peace, we want harmony, we want true love, we want everything that just makes us thrive to our highest potential. But even though that's true, you Scorpios are actually in that process right now. And so you, of all, know that just because, yes, that's where you want to be, absolutely, that it's not so easy to just let go of the past, even though that past could be only all of your life. You have been in that, what we might call negative energy, which would mean impoverished, lacking energy, um, sorrow, fight or flight, fight or flight for some of you. Very, very destructive energy, very, very controlling energy, very restrictive energy for so long that you've learned how to maneuver through that energy. You know that energy. That's familiar to you. So this abundance, this King of Pentacles, that dream come true, your hopes and wishes energy that you have been dreaming about and wishing for your whole life is now here. And now you're actually right there. The door is open. I see a bright open, the door is wide open, and the sun is shining so bright. Sun is shining so bright. It's so bright you can't see what you're walking into. You haven't been able to experience that. You don't know on a feeling level. So it's like your mind and your heart are at odds here. There's fear. There's you could be having a lot of, some of you, negative thinking. Like, for example, when is the shoe's gonna? When's the other shoe gonna drop? Or the other shoe is going to drop. So just trying to, because you've always had to protect yourself before, because the other shoe always did drop. Now it's not going to drop anymore, but you still have that trigger going off. Different situations, different feelings you might have. I just got to, some of you might smell different smells, a certain smell that will trigger you back to that fight or flight. Root chakra type of fight or flight, where your base security, you've never had that base root security foundation, where your root foundation, that unless it's secure, everything else that's built on top of that is not going to be secure either. So you don't know that. That's what you're transforming into. This is the King of Pentacles again. He has that secure base foundation for himself, and therefore abundance in every form, true unconditional love for self and others also. To him, he has that because he was able to, he's built that foundation. This is you. This is where you're going. And depending on where you are in your journey, on your path, will depend upon how close you are to this, to actually this energy, living this magical dream fulfillment energy of abundance in every form. So Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, Venus sign, that's where you're going. That's where you're headed. And this month, November, you are going to be assisted on that path big time, big time. Integration, frequency of integration, integrating those negative triggers with the positive and being able to put the past in the past and leave them there, because that's not where you're headed. You have done all that work, and you can be thankful and grateful for all of those pains and trials and tribulations that you were forced to go through for your own good, so that you can be standing in your own power, your truth, your security, and no one will ever be able to sway you from that ever again. You are very strong in your self, sturdy foundation. Okay, and then next is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. You have 2 sixes here. 66. So you might want to look up 66, or you might be seeing sixes. 666, and it's a good synchronicity, good positive numerology. So look that up for yourself to see that. We've been lied to about that. That is an untruth. Anyway, so, but you research that yourself if that sounds like something you need or want to do. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so back to the Six of Cups, which has to do with the past. Again, it has to do with the past relationships, childhood memories, maybe for some of you, even childhood relationships for some of you, or what even happened as an infant, family situations when you were growing up, baby all the way, young child, teenager for some of you. But you can see the flowers. So to me, this has to do with any negative triggers, negative memories, feelings, of course, that come to you or come out of you when you are triggered by something that happened to you in the past, or you're just thinking about something that happened to you in the past. You are going to be able to see it for what it is, and you're going to be able to put that memory in its place and have another perspective, so that, see, like the beautiful sweet smell of those flowers, the boy is smelling the flowers and he's giving a cup of flowers to the little girl. So to me, that's, you're gaining that sweetness, that positive from that negative memory, whatever that is, whatever that situation is, whatever that past is that was so devastating for you. You can be thankful and grateful, because if it weren't for all of those experiences, you wouldn't be who you are right now. And that made you more compassionate for some of you. Compassion, of course, non-judgmental for yourself, to yourself, or anyone else. The same with the compassion. It's giving you self-compassion. And with that ability to love yourself unconditionally, non-judgmentally, be kind to yourself, that absolutely 100% spills over into your environment, into others around you, and everyone that you meet, and just into the world, the universe. You assist in the healing of humanity just by that, your personal growth with your personal self. Okay, so let's see what else. That is what November is big for you. Very beautiful, very beautiful. And again, the sun is shining for you, Scorpios. Transformative, deep, shining bright into your soul, showing you who you are, your beautiful self, so that you can then shine that bright light out, back out into the world. And I'm just feeling a lot of gratefulness, a lot of thankfulness and happiness and peace. That's where you're going. If you're not feeling that yet, that's where you're going, Scorpios. Oh, it's so relieving and solid. Okay, what else? For Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Okay, look at that. Okay, and those of you that are waiting for a message, whatever that means, it's going to be different for all of you. Just put that in the proper place in your situation, because this is a general reading. But the Eight of Wands just came out, and to me that right away said that you are waiting for a message, or a message is coming to you, and it will be coming quickly, soon. And some of you might have been waiting for a message, whatever that means, again, for this message, and getting possibly kind of impatient or upset, or maybe thinking that it wasn't ever going to come. It is coming. It is coming. Just be just a little more patient, and do whatever you can to stay positive and peaceful, in that knowing that it is coming. And for some of you, this is going to mean new beginnings. Absolutely. Well, again, transformative. This whole transformation process for you has everything to do with a huge new beginning for some of you. Very, very huge. And there, the Strength card. Okay, look at that. 88. 88. 88. Okay, that's another sign and synchronicity for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Very, very positive. Very positive. Look up that. I encourage you to look up the number 888, 88, or 888. Oh, very beautiful. Prosperity. Prosperity for your hard work. All of your hard work that you've been doing. You could be doing this, some of you, all of your life. All of your life. So again, it's going to be different for all of you, but you put that in with your situation. Again, though, strength, the Strength card. See how that yellow background, inner strength, outer strength, your solid foundation, or your foundation is finally solidified and strong, impenetrable. Will never, ever fall down, and no one can ever, ever make it. No one can tear it down. Ever. Because it is sturdy. You have done that hard work to make sure. And now you are going to be blessed. You are going to be blessed. Some of you might be wishing for certain, whether it's financial, physical, financial, prosperity, whatever the abundance is, whatever you've been wishing for and dreaming for, it's going to happen. It is going to happen. Just stay in that as best you can, in that positive mindset, and putting any negative thoughts, do your best to dwell on those thoughts as little as possible, and those negative thoughts, and see them and turn them into a positive, so a good feeling. Be thankful, be grateful, find the positive outcome, what it gave you, how it strengthened you, that negative event or that negative emotion that comes up, or if it has to do with another person, whatever that is, you find the positive and be thankful for that. Find out how that situation or that event, that experience, or that person enabled you to become stronger within yourself. And then you can also thank them too. So there's no negatives block us. All negative feelings, they will block. And so it's true, you be honest with yourself. If you do have a negative feeling, that's all right. That's all right. It's just, in order to be able to move forward, you see, as my friend says, find the baby. So find that positive, what you gained from that situation. And then you flip that emotion, you flip that feeling, you flip that perspective. Facts change feelings. You flip that perspective, and then you change that feeling into a positive feeling for yourself, and that opens up the energy to receiving your heart's desire, period. We are the ultimate ones in control of our own selves, of our thoughts, and what we choose to dwell on. It really does make a difference. It really does affect our feelings, which then, when whatever feeling that we, because of the thought that we are dwelling on, or the thoughts that we are dwelling on, it really does bring upon a feeling, and brings a feeling through our whole system into our soul, which then releases a specific chemical, whether it's cortisol, which is a negative, which brings us down. It's destructive to our own selves. Or the positive feelings, the good feelings, oxytocin is one of the positive, dopamine is a positive. So those types of things. So it really does matter, and we really do. We are the ones in control of our own destiny. We haven't known that. I'm here to tell you, yes, you are in control, and you can, and you absolutely have the ability to make your dreams and wishes come true. And again, for some of you, I'm being called to say that you must, another essential thing that each one of us must find out for our own selves and dig into our own subconscious, so that we can find out what was downloaded when we were being born. Or actually, for some of you that don't know this, when any baby is still in the mother's womb, during the 3rd trimester of her pregnancy, the mother automatically downloads trillions of bits of information into the baby. And that's what we come in with. So we come in with mother's memory, grandmother's memory, great-great-grandmother's memory, and so on and so forth, all the way down the line. Anything that they couldn't take care of comes into the baby, goes into the baby. And so the only way that I know of to find out what those subconscious familial programs are is astrology. Get your natal astrological wheel done, and you study that, and specifically your north and south nodes of the moon, and that will show you. And you will then, anything that you're not being able to integrate, deal with, there's a block that you can't get past, this is the time. Dig deep into your subconscious and find that truth for yourself, and it will free you instantly. Facts change feelings again. They absolutely do. I'm an astrologer of 24 years. If you would like me to do that, and I will even send you a short video of what your natal wheel is, if you want me to, just leave a comment, send me an email, and I will give all the information that I need to do that for you. I will be happy to do that for free, of course. You don't have to come to me. Go to anyone. They will give you a free natal wheel. Okay. All right. so let's see if there's anything else for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. And please, please, if any of this, if you are liking any of this, please give me a like, share it, subscribe to my channel, because these messages that I am putting out there, they must and need, and I am wishing them to go to those of you who really need to hear these things right now. And if this specific one for Scorpio is not right for you, it could very well, absolutely, it depends on the transiting planets that are transiting in your specific chart. So you might check out some of my other readings for your moon or your ascendant. For those of you who already have your charts in front of you, your natal charts, then you know what your ascendant is, and you would know what your moon is. And it even some of you, your north or south node of the moon. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else. Anything else for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. And I thank all of you who are watching. And I thank all of my subscribers who are supportive of me. I so much appreciate you. Without you, I wouldn't be able to get this information out. And this is how I am choosing to use what I have available to me to assist in healing humanity. Okay, and then last, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, waiting. I just got, some of you are just waiting and pausing for a little bit for this message to come in for you, whether it's coming from the outside, whether you're researching. Some of you might be researching some information and trying to gain some clarity, or others of you could be gaining it when you're in your quiet time, whether you're out in nature, you're meditating. Some of you might like to do that. Whatever that is that you like to do, that is just with yourself, where you can ground yourself, feel that just doing something kind for yourself and enjoying your own self privately in that quiet time, you could receive messages that way as well. So everyone's a little different, but you will be receiving those messages. If you haven't already, November. So again, just stay positive, stay bright as the sun, and open to the messages coming in, the truths coming in for you, and being able to go from that rocky, stormy waters into the peaceful calmness of your own harmonious seas. Okay, waters. All right, okay. So thank all of you, and may November be a beautiful, bright, transformative month.